Typically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way through Zone 2. And then to Zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way through Zone 2. And then to Zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way through Zone 2. And then to Zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way through Zone 2. And then to Zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way through Zone 2. And then to Zone 3, you have the theorycrafting. And then you have Babylon, which is like the imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is it goes by season. So you start in the Zone 1 regions, then... Holy shit. What's up, guys? Wait. Oh, that's better. Yo, what's up? Let me see the chat. Okay, what's up? What's up, Pac? What's up, Rexter? What's up, Mr. Cledula? What's up, Pau? How are you guys? It's a good time to stream for me, at least GMT +8 here, so what dinner time? Yeah, they haven't been streaming for like what? Two weeks now? 3 weeks, something like that? I've been completely out. Been enjoying some time off. I hope you guys had a good, good holidays too. I hope you guys enjoyed your time off, if you had any, of course. What's up, Samar? Good morning from server 13. What's up, server 13? I saw your matchmaking with 18 and 21, I believe. What's up, Prometheus? What's up, Jade? What's up, Paolo? Does this still work? Yes, everything is still fine, perfect. Alright, let me grab some music real quick. Something like this, for instance. Holy, that is loud. Okay, that should be better. Isn't it too loud? You're playing against 14 in BOD? No, I'm versus 42. I believe so, at least. So how were your holiday, guys? Happy New Year, by the way. The background music seems so familiar. Good paired with you guys? Yeah, I saw that. Again, bro. Like, the game keep matching us together for some reason. The game loves drama? Well, we don't. Well, to be fair, the last GEE was pretty chill. What's up, Mr. Roman? How are you? Your favorite lineup? What's up, History? My favorite lineup? It would be the new Hannibal lineup. Because yes, Hannibal is back. I still need to do tests about that. But yeah, Hannibal is far from gone, bro. What's up, Fabzy? Could you teach me how to say a seal pushed me yesterday in French, please? A seal is like what? A fock? Ah, I see what you mean here. A fock. Un phoque m'a poussé hier. Un truc comme ça. Something like that. What's up, Youssef? I'm doing well, thank you. Even if you have your own BOD, you can leave the stream in the background. So I can, you know, mess up your mind. I think it is TC35. Yeah, TC35 is not, I mean, sadly, something we'll see very frequently, I feel like. And I think during this first Desolate Desert, we'll most likely see some tier 8 as well. As sad as it sounds. Big surprise, the devs have been lying to us, you know, unexpected. They said we would not see any tier 8 during January, that they had been, you know, they had been calculating whatever they mean or whatever they say, so that no one could be able to have tier 8 for January, but, you know, guess what? It's not true. What's up, Kitaku? What's up, Vomb? What's up, Sushi? What's up, Jade, sorry? Thank you, Yusef. Tier 8 indeed. Yeah, I mean, some people already have... I'll tell you what, what I've seen is... Okay, so this is the research, right? This is the research. So you can see I'm not very far off from it because they haven't been spending a lot, if at all. And some people, I believe, are already at health 4 out of 10, right? So they just need one more here, 5 out of 10, and then they can unlock this. So yeah, for this desolate desert, be ready to see the first tier 8, guys. And it will make a tremendous difference as well. It's not like some small deal, you know. You ready for the next DDE? Nice matchmaking? Yeah, the desolate desert's gonna be interesting. And there's lots of good matchmakings to stream as well. There's like 13 versus 18 versus 21 versus someone else, I forgot. There's 9 versus 10 versus 40 versus 26, I believe. There's... oh, one I really want to see is 266 versus 267 versus 268 versus 272. So we're gonna see all of the Taiwanese Krakens. This one is gonna be absolutely massive. And there's 13, yeah, 13 versus 18, 21, and server 4, I forgot them, server 4. What's up, Akira? What's up, man? And tomorrow, so I'll stream later as well today, because I have a BOD in 35. There's also 35 versus 42 in Desolate Desert. It's gonna be interesting. There's also... what's it called? Yeah, so I'll stream later today. I'll stream on Sunday. On Sunday I'll stream... what's it called? 119 versus 42, MEE. And I'll also stream... what's it called? 35 versus 45. And I will get a glimpse of 9 versus 10 as well. Is that Stroke Combat worth it? Not really, no. $145 versus 131 versus 75 versus 96. I don't think I have an account on any of these servers, sadly. My activity feed is completely bugged. I cannot see anything. Let me see. I think I missed your Zhao test video. Can't find it. There's none. That's why. I haven't done much videos lately. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been that interested in Age of lately. But you know, it's most likely how do you call that? You know, it's not gonna stay that way for long, for sure. Remember, what's up, Gon? Of course, man. 227, 99, 46. Wow. Is that even close for you guys? The 8 confirmed on Tuesday for first Krakens? Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah. So still based on your test, Gerald Le Vlad is... yeah, I would need to do it again. What's up, Rhombus? But to me, like, Zhao first, Lubu and Vlad or Timur did very good. Timur is better in open field, I believe. I mean, Timur is probably better in all situations, to be fair. Vlad is maybe a bit better in open field, but the thing is, you like most likely you use Vlad in your what's it called, in your pikeman setup, you know. What's up, Jafar? Fajare, sorry, not Jafar. How are you, man? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Rhombus, as well? How are you, man? Yeah, like, the thing is, I think people are really gonna, like, feel how unfair tier 8 is, I believe. Because we don't yet realize, you know, like, what it means exactly, but I fear that we will feel the difference. Waiting for Marshall Williams 3. Yeah, I need to do tests with Hannibal, by the way. I know Hannibal is gonna have some... I mean, you know, guys, I've always been a fan of Hannibal as a debuff lineup, right? And I believe with Williams and stuff, DJG, etc., there's some good things to do. Oh, I'm Centurion. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a gift from Eneba. That is no joke, actually. They sent me like you know, a bottle of, I don't know what you call that in English. You know, a bottle that keeps, you know, your drink fresh or hot. How do you call that in English? And flask. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they sent me a flask. What's up, Tease? How are you, man? Bottle of water. Yeah. Oh, there's Soldier Boy. Okay, this is the best matchup ever. Yo, Soldier Boy, what's up, man? And you know what's crazy? This is one more gift than AoEM ever sent me. So I gotta love it, man. Thermos flask. Yeah, I feel you. Cheers. What's up, Hangry Bands? Wait, Hangry Bands? Ah, yes, she's Bands, okay. Oh, there's Mr. Fairy Tale as well. Holy. Thank you, Fruit Loop. What's up, Devil? How are you, man? I think like 42 has 30 players and we have like 20 or something, barely. So I'm using these to make tea. So, you know, thank you, eneba, exclamation mark eneba, if you want to spend some Apex coins, of course. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a tough one. I mean, anything against 42 is a tough one. Toggle's fault if we lose, 100%. Always has been. Like, we have MEE versus 42 as well tomorrow. I added Sinbad into our Legion Anacin because he registered for once. So I wanted to see if he would show up, but doesn't look like it. What's up, Fright 2? I've installed Expedition 33. Yes, sir, it is ready to go. I have installed Expedition 33. I have installed Where Winds Meet. That I have been, like, people have been saying lots of good stuff about this game, so I am very excited to try it. You read both Legions? Holy smokes. Salut Nico. Stream it when you do it. Yeah, I mean, I said it. I will stream some other games aside from AoEM. Because AoEM just... I mean, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but I hate the devs. That's the big difference. And the devs hate me, I feel like, so, you know. That's good, that's good. We make one fine team, me and AoEM's dev team, so... Okay, they have lots of people, so that's most likely gonna come down to that. It seems like we overpowered them a bit, but they have some crazy strong people in there. I hate the fact that they changed how targeting works in this game. You used to be able to target like as many enemies as you wanted to, but now, I don't know. Oh, this guy is strong. Like 42 can manage to get like 3 Krakens per legion, that's actually insane. And fill them 30 out of 32 as well. There's so many of them. Have you registered beta for your PC version? Yes. I asked AoEM if I could get an access to it, you know, like guaranteed. They told me no. Whereas they told creators that we could apply to get one, so it has to be, you know, targeted at some point. Guys, the relic guys. There's so many of them, bro. What the hell? I can't tag everyone here. You should get access. I mean, it's not unusual for World's Edge to do that, to be fair. But that's not what I'm... You know, like they said, all creators will get access if they ask in DM. I will try to give them access. I send a DM and they tell me no. Like, fuck off, no? So I feel like they're trying to, I don't know, drive me away or something. What's up, Shannara? That's not the first instance, the first example I have with this, by the way. Puis là, un petit peu, ouais. Ils sont énormément. Just can't target everyone, bro. I mean, again, I feel like it's precisely me in that case, but what do I know? Is my Miyamoto like sleeping? Why is he taking so long to even move? Yo, like... What's with this matchmaking, bro? Why is there 10,000 people against us and we are 20? Hello? Oop, wrong target. That's okay. There's just many actives, yeah. It is what it is. We clearly are liking, what's it called? Actives compared to them. I mean, it's always been the case, but... We need to hold the relic. Okay, he may be the goat. He may be the goat. Who's that? Veer. Oh, he's the goat, I think. Oh, he got it. Holy shit. I saw that. He's the goat, man. Okay, that was very well played by him. You plan on getting King Arthur? No. I used to, but... I mean, I have it on one account, but... Like, I haven't spent in 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, huge point. We definitely need that. Okay, I want some fights now. Gimme, gimme. I'm surprised we even managed to fight that. There's so many, like, it's like being swarmed by Zergs or something. Let me know not to spend, bro, please. Disconnect your card from your account, and that's easier. Can you sing? Depends. How much do you pay for that? Doesn't work, I tried. Vlad is a beast. My Vlad is doing pretty decent, yeah. He's a bit hot. I'm glad there's 60 of us. It's very unusual for me to stream at 11 UTC. Usually people expect me at 20. Oh, there's Soldier Boy. Look, let me attack him. So this is like, you know, face profiling. I see Soldier Boy, I attack him instantly. Withdraw cash and leave your account empty? Yeah, it's true. Or spend everything you have already and then you cannot spend anymore. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, good. Okay, buff me up, boys. Buff me up. Protect me! For I am the king, and the holder, the wielder of the relic. Blimey. Soldier Boy would say blimey in this case. Oh, let's find money somewhere. Yeah, on the street as well. Like when I want to top up in Age of, you know, I walk to the store and whatever, I'll look down and sometimes I find some, you know, like $50 or something. And I'm like, okay, this is going into like a bundle, you know. Okay, buff me up, boys, buff me up. Holy shit, look at them! There's so many! Help! Help! Holy! What's up, Mano? Holy, who the fuck is cutting me like that? What? Okay, who get the relic? I think it's 42. Yeah. Okay, target him, target him, boys, target him. We are close to our spawn, so it's better. I think 42's getting it as well here. I'm not sure. Oh! Okay, Queen. Okay, wait. This is getting intense. Okay, we just need to kill their big players. You know, just a detail, of course. Rock, I think, is a pretty big guy. No offense. Okay, I think I got him. Yo, need to welcome the relic, guys. You're also a big guy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I am, actually. I am a chunky boy, as they say. Okay, I think we are getting the... I think we are managing to clear them a bit here. Yo, who the fuck is dealing so much damage to my... pikemen? Like, there's so many of them. How do you even want to grab the relic? Okay, I think someone from our team got it. Or is getting it, at least. Oh, he's spinning it up. Okay, it's fire again. Bro. Oh, he's the goat. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, thank God for that. He's the goat, man. That's twice in a row he does that. Should Dave increase Alliance member capacity? I don't think so, because... like... there's not a lot of servers that can actually manage to have... many... like, if you look at it, not many servers actually have more than one full alliance. I would say especially after migrations, right? You see a lot of servers with one alliance, right? Only. So adding alliance capacity would not change anything. Sadly. I think they need mergers at this point. I think mergers are like inevitable. Oh, Soldier Boy is here, you know what we do. Actually, no. She's a bait. Wait, no, Soldier Boy is targeting me. Okay, now this is... bro, he's kicking my ass. Stop it, Soldier Boy. Bro, look at him, bro. Soldier Boy, stop, man. Oh, he's kicking my ass. I understand now. Okay, now this is racism, Soldier Boy. I'm sorry, but... Man, Soldier Boy is kicking my ass, bro. Who would have thought? A true homie right there. Soldier Boy is a menace. Yeah, he is. He is. He's the goat as well. If you don't know Soldier Boy, you can check his channel, guys. I think you type like Soldier Boy AoEM or something, and you can find his channel on YouTube. He's a very, very nice guy. Very nice advice as well, so... Sick capping, this guy is destroying me. Yo, he's lurking as well. What's your power now? I think I'm 150 million right now. Yeah, what's crazy is I think we can still lose if they get this relic. Really, Sushi? I didn't even know you had a pilot, bro. Okay, my Vlad is here. Oh, they have one sneaky fella capturing here. Okay. Okay, protect me, boys. Holy, I'm getting my ass completely obliterated. Okay, speed me up, boys. Speed me up. Okay, Soldier Boy is here. Man, I don't know how Vire does it, bro. He's so fast on clicking on that small thing, bro. How does he do that? He's insane. He's the GOAT. Look at him go! What? Bro, he has a Mercedes or what? A BMW or something. What is that? I want the same, bro. Got like some good old, you know, Citroën or something. Good old Renault. And here he is. Full speed. Then a wild Timeracha approaches. Yeah. Wait, this is actually menacing. Wait, he's insane! Look at him go! He's like the top scorer in fucking rugby, bro. What? No, walk a bit further. Let's fucking go. Bro, he's insane. What? Is Ronaldo for real, man? What? You notice that some strategy hero have a pretty sick scaling, right? Yes. Sun Tzu, like, is Sun Tzu is season 1, right? Sun Tzu is season 1 hero, and I think he has one of the biggest strategy scaling in the entire game. Even to this day. He's carrying the relic like Messi, I swear. What? Will that kind of hero have a bigger value in the future? Well, let's say that, yeah. Let's say that as long as they can increase... Let's say that increasing the hero levels comes with a few perks. Pros and cons as well. Meaning that if you increase the hero level, right, you will get attributes. So obviously heroes like Sun Tzu with very high scaling will benefit a lot from these hero levels. Okay, you're not going anywhere, Soldier Boy. I am slowing you down just to target you, bro. Holy shit, the damage he deals is insane. Guys, Soldier Boy is cooking with his Lubu build, by the way. So, yeah, so hero levels comes with a few pros and cons. First thing is, heroes like Sun Tzu with very high scaling will benefit a lot from these levels, right? Obviously, because each time they level up, they will get some attributes. And the higher the scaling, the better it is for them, basically. And it also comes with a few counts, which means that hero levels come with hero capacity. Troop capacity, sorry. I think it is something like 400 per level per hero or something like that. Or 500 maybe. Which means, basically, that since you get a lot of troop capacity from your hero levels, then troop capacity gems are less valuable than they used to be. Right? Because troop capacity gems are flat buffs, right? Plus 800, plus 1000, or whatever. But the more they increase the hero level, the less that actually matters. 200 per level? Okay, thank you. Yes, I saw Krikri as 35 Town Hall, but to be fair, like, we will see, that's what I was talking about at the earlier in the stream. We will have tier 8, this Desolate Desert. Health is got it, yeah, 100%. Because health, like, troop capacity used to be very good. It is still okay, you know, don't get me wrong, it is still okay. But the thing is, they added troop capacity from other sources very early in the game. First it was through the film gallery, then you had level 140 heroes, etc. So the more they had troop capacity through other means, through passive means, hero levels, gallery, etc. The less it becomes relevant in gems, whereas health is percentage. Arthur will have 1.5k might. I mean, yeah, it is like Arthur right now has no counter at all. No counter. You could argue that. What's it called? Lubu can be a decent way to kill Arthur, but Arthur is way too tanky. Like, you just have to slap Tranquil Water or Ring of Badger on your Arthur, and you basically neglect, like, the entire Lubu burst. Eye Settlement, yeah, that is true. Against Twindidi, I'm against 14, 133, and 166. And with 35, I'm against 45, 42, and 159. Alright, GG. GG 42 as well. Great fight. Very tense fight, to be fair. Like, the score does not reflect at all how close that was. Oh, wait, did I... Ah, okay. Pretty good. 18 out of 20. People are crazy enough to build Suleiman. Well, that's the thing. Suleiman is very good, but he requires investment. So basically, the only people who build Suleiman are Krakens who want to counter other Krakens. What's up, Starlush? Maybe a 3v1 scenario? Yeah, maybe, yeah. When do you think the next season will be with new heroes? Probably... I don't know. When were the last heroes released? I think it's gonna be after the next Desolate Desert. Because this is the first Desolate Desert since we have the new heroes. And usually it's like every 2 Desolate Desert. What's up, Bizo? I don't know if you noticed, but I think the Lubu troop got nerfed. I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree they did something to Lubu, bro. Oh, we have snow! We have snow in here. I kind of agree that something's been done to Lubu, bro. I don't know, it feels less reliable. I agree. I would need to play again starting from season 2 to really be able to feel. Because maybe that's just other characters getting stronger, but that's weird. What do you think about Arslan? Is he worth to 5-star or just wait for King Canute? That is a very hard question, bro. The reason being that we don't know yet if King Canute is gonna be that good. He looks interesting, 100%. He does. But let's just say that Arslan right now is probably one of the best warrior archers there is. But that's all I can say. Like, archers sadly need a really good support to be able to do something. Oh, GG Paolo. Wait, by 100 points, really? Oh, you were against Sid, maybe, no? Congrats, Paolo. 100 points, well, that's crazy, actually. Oh, we were also against 42. Who's that? Is that V42 Shannara? Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AFKs. Salut Kabil, comment tu vas? I never see my Lubu does 50k. Yeah, I mean, it is very weird because before, Lubu used to be able to burst someone down. And I feel like now it's not the case that much. I don't know, it's very weird. So with those scaling, will Ramses be on par more with Arthur? It depends. Ramses is very good. But... and that's also why I advised... like, if you remember back in the days, I advised Ring of Serpent on Ramses. And everyone was like, what the fuck is that ring? Well, turns out, Ring of Serpent is exactly this type of ring that gets better the longer the game goes, because Ring of Serpent scales with might. So the more you level up, the better it becomes. So if you play with Ring of Serpent on Ramses, you'll have a shit ton of strategy, like an enormous amount of strategy. So it is still, I believe, one of the best options on Ramses to get you like an enormous amount of strategy. GG, by the way, Soldier Boy, I don't know if you're still here, but GG, man. Have you heard some juicy leaks or infos like possible new heroes, ring reset? Sadly, no. I don't think the devs want to share anything with me lately. I am not... I think I am persona non grata at this point. But no, I have no news. Nothing specific, etc. But they did say, again, whatever that means, that ring reset would be coming at some point. Again, whatever that means, you know? Just like they said they were working on, what's it called again? Merges as well. We know this is being worked on, but aside from that, not much. Alright, I'll finish my dailies tomorrow, later I believe. I need to go eat something. I'll be back, it's not even 1 hour. You know what, we'll stay here a bit and talk. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, of course. I'll be on later as well at 19 UTC because I have another Battle of Dawn with 35 this time. Let me check, actually. I haven't checked who I was up against. That might be something worth considering. And tomorrow I'll be up like maybe 8 hours or something. 2 MEE streams, 11 UTC and 19 UTC as well. So who am I up against? 42 again? Bro. I am like... I don't know. I have a partnership with 42 at this point. How did it go today? We've only had one match today. I mean, this week, okay. Against 42 again? What? Bro, this has to stop. Holy, the chat is bugged. I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. Okay, wait. I missed a few messages you sent. Do you have any suggestions for adornments in the Lubu troop? Yes, Shadow Chaser is pretty good. If you play Zhao, you might want to get... I forgot the name every time. Chainslayer is very good on Zhao. Wait, can I get the chat, please? Wait, this doesn't work. Okay. And then Resistance can work fine, for instance. Best BOD battle in a very long while. Is Vlad the best commander than Cyrus? Better commander? I do like Vlad first, because it allows me to survive better against Ramses and swordsmen in general. I've been testing many times on Supply Depot, but I can't hit kill below 16 seconds now. Free Resistance also works fine, yeah. Resistance is very good. I think it's better than Everflame. Everflame is very good because of the silence. But if you're thinking of straight buffs to Ramses, then I would say Serpent is better. Yes, Crow is also very good, that is true. But the thing is, you can use Crow on any lineup. On any hero, I mean. Whereas Serpent only benefits the hero itself. Sing is not a good boy to the devs anymore, yeah. They don't like me. I'm saying why carry such speed up? Should I focus on the new tech and then mercenary? I would say if like go as far as you I'm still not sure, but I do feel like the new tech past 104 past tier 7 really buffs your troops a lot. So if you don't have 4 lineups, maybe it's better to focus on a specific one beyond tier 7, because at some point you'll be stuck anyway, right? At some point you'll be stuck. Because you won't have enough keys to progress. Or torches, whatever the resource is. So when you're stuck in your tier 8 progression, you can go back to the level 140 purple tech. Any new gameplay coming or just new packs? Probably just new packs, sadly. You reckon Iris, Everflame Skyward is good? I don't like Iris at all on with Scipio, but I see what you mean. I would rather play Serpent, Everflame, Skyward. What's up, Groot? Happy New Year, bro, as well. Everflame is good, but only if you can make it minimum level 20. It's one of these rings that is close to meaningless at low levels. You think a 40 Serpent would be better than a 30 Everflame? If you say 40 Serpent and 30 Everflame, I'm assuming you are a very high power player. At which point, maybe Everflame is better for you because you want to silence the enemy. Like when you're a Kraken or a Whale, your main enemy is enemy whales. That's the ones that are gonna be shredding you. So Everflame has a very big value in that sense because of the silence. And if you can silence enemy swordsmen, it is a very big deal. Very, very big deal. It's like the preset for 1 year, maybe next year with foreign reset? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I agree with Prometheus, yeah. Like, the silence really is the big upscale for Everflame. Especially with the amount of King Arthur we see these days. Azure Moon not good at all for Ramses. Azure Moon is not bad, but you need it level 20, 30 minimum, I would say. I think that's what I advise in my guide as well. And Azure Moon lacks, how should I call that? You know, kind of support perks. Azure Moon is a very selfish ring for Ramses, whereas Everflame has a silence effect that is insane. And Serpent is also a very, what's it called? Very egoistic ring, but it brings tons of, like, an enormous amount of strategy to your lineup. Vlad Cyrus Mensa or Cyrus Vlad Mensa, which one? Vlad Cyrus Musa? Personally, I'd play Vlad first. I prefer Vlad first. Only play Cyrus first, play Cyrus first if you have rings that specifically buff your commander. Such as Lofty Mountain, for instance. Lofty Mountain has commander damage, which benefits Cyrus more than it does benefit Vlad. So if you have something like Lofty Mountain, if you have something like Ring of Deer with commander damage, if you have something like Ring of Bear as well, with commander damage, then Cyrus first is better. What's up, Soldier Boy? Yeah, I agree, Kale. Oh, you have Forbidden Stone? Okay, that was a misclick. Basically, and maybe this has happened to you guys. I was doing that, and I clicking on 50, you know? Clicking on 50. And once I clicked too fast, and you see that max icon, it doesn't pop here right away, right? Which means that if you spam, yeah, it just happened. If you spam use, you actually click on max when it pops up, okay? And something very unfortunate happened. I was actually using these resources chests, okay? I wanted to do 50 and 50. And I unfortunately spammed use and it clicked on max. So I inadvertently gave myself 4 billion stone. Cobblestone lava, yeah. Hello, what's the best adornment for Mia? I think Wavebreaker. I love Wavebreaker. I feel like Wavebreaker is very easy to get. And it gets stacked so easily as well. Like you have a might increase up to 3 times, which is great, so 15. And what you want is this. 12% active, like even 6% at the first level is insane. When you just use your signature skill 3 times. So it is very quickly stacked. And it's a very big buff. So I like that a lot on Miyamoto. I don't want to fight Front Keepers ever again. Yeah, Front Keepers is my legion. What's up, Thor? How are you, man? Thought you tapped Rock on? No, I didn't. When you're getting half a sig, when I get a sponsor. That's the only reasonable answer here. The game's progression is very poor and players keep leaving. What are your thoughts on this? I think this is true. I think players keep leaving, and I think devs don't care a single bit about that. I do have Arthur on my server 35 account, yes. Who's the girl character on your shirt? It's Ado. If you guys don't know Ado, she's a Japanese singer. So you could call me a weeb for that, I guess. She made the music for One Piece Red, the movie. What's up, Prides? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. What about you? Oh, how about you spare, by the way? Wait, if this is the spare one, he's gonna hate me for being a weeb. I'm sorry, sorry, spare. Yeah, Ado is crazy. Like, she's like what? She's like 20. She's not even 20 years old, is she? Or she's 20 maybe. And she has such a high range of singing voices, it's insane. You know what's crazy? I had tickets to go and see her in France, and we actually we fell sick with my fiancée, so we could not go and see her. I was devastated. But a friend still was able to go there and get me a t-shirt, so you know what? It is what it is. Hey, see, can you renovate and upgrade at the same time? That is a good question, actually. That is a very good question. I think you should be able to. All our songs are absolute bangers and super versatile. Yeah, 100%. Yami is a simp. I'm not a simp, bro. What the fuck? One Piece nerd? Yeah, I am. I still have yet to read the Elbaf arc, by the way. That's quite unfortunate. Yeah, you can. Okay, people are telling me you. Apparently, you can. Omega, cool. You missed out. Very sad to hear the reason why, but yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm still young, right? I'm still I'm barely 30, right? Man, I'm gonna be 31 this year, bro. R.I.P. You can't? Got good DD match, can you believe it? Yeah, there's a lot of good matchups. I'll make an announcement. It's probably gonna be a stream heavy week upcoming. There's gonna be like a shit ton of interesting matchups. And I'm very excited to see the Taiwanese Krakens as well. They are matched 266, 267, 272, and I think 269 or something like that. Which is insane. Like, it's like the heaviest Krakens in the Taiwanese servers all together. You look too manly. I haven't been reading every chapter, but catch up and watch follows on YouTube from all channels. Yeah, like this is this is one of those I want to see. Then we have 13, 18 is gonna be nuts. Server 4 and 21 as well. Like 4 big servers together. There's also gonna be another crazy one is 49, 10, and 26. Like, absolutely insane matchup. Then we have 35, 42, 159, and 45. What's your matchup, Plutonium? Cites versus Karate. Yeah. Is 26 super strong? 26 is strong, yeah. What do you think the next event will be? Oh man. Honestly, whatever their event is, I hope, and you guys know me, right? I hope it will be an event where you can win without zeroing, such as Wonder Contest. I've always said it, Wonder Contest is one of the best events in the game because even free-to-plays can contribute heavily in Wonder Contest by playing smart. There is no zeroing, there is no troop loss, and like if you take MEE and MGE, MEE, GEE and DD into account, you can win only through zeroing. And it's not even capping at this point. Like you can just zero in all of these 3 events and win. And that's it. This is not fun, you know? Even if sometimes you have to do it because of Stellar or whatever, you know? It is not fun. It is not good game design. And I'm sorry if you're here, Peter. This is not good game design. Wonder Contest is actually very good game design. Because there's actually objectives, you know, a word which, you know, seems to be forgotten these days. Yeah, I can actually check maybe if I can renovate and upgrade at the same time. Yeah, let me see. Okay, this one is being renovating. Yeah, I can upgrade, and I have both here, as you can see. So yeah, it's possible. DD is pretty good, that is true. But I 100% agree with you, Fabzy, there should be protection on Alliance land. Hola, Jonathan? Jonathan? Nos vemos en DD. Sí. ¿Cuál es tu server? How do you say server in Spanish, actually? My lab Adreno... Yeah. Zeroing players every time. I mean, you know... Like, zeroing is part of the game, you know, and I'm not against that as being part of the game. That's not my point. But the fact that zeroing is a strategy in every single goddamn event is laziness from the devs. Okay, there's no other way to put it. It's like, okay, should we think about objectives that can, you know, have some actual core impact on on our event? Should we think of something else that actually make the event relevant? Should we make something that make the gameplay interesting? Or do we just make it so zeroing gives shit tons of points and make you win regardless of whatever you do? And yeah, like they always chose the lazy option. There's no other words to put it. It's just a lazy option. And because of that, we see less people showing up in MEEs. Like if you were here last time I streamed, I streamed 3 MEEs. One of them was a complete one-sided match. The other was a no-show. I had a no-show on my own MEE the same day. And the other one was actually a decent matchup. But, like, what's the point, you know? Like, you're just encouraging players to not play. Yeah, I agree, Cladula. It is. That's why I'm saying it is because of the Dave's laziness. It is laziness. if zeroing gives so much point, then why should you not do it? You know what I mean? You can not do it, sure, but you are shooting yourself in the foot by doing so. And that is crazy when you think about that. But that's the way the devs want it to be, you know? Look at the World Campaign boss, even 10% damage, which only higher spender race can... I mean, World Campaign has been a joke ever since it came out, to be fair. Like, even in beta, okay? Like, even 1 year ago. Even 1 year ago, think about that, the rewards from World Campaign boss were irrelevant. So imagine now, like 1 year and a half into the game, you know? Do they care? No. Do they know it's an issue? Yes. Do I think they're lazy? Yes, absolutely. Is server merger a good solution? I think it could be, but it has to be done smartly. And it's up to you to trust them if they're able to do so or not. I've always said Civilization had amazing merge system. Amazing. All like they could take inspiration from that. Even that most players haven't even unlocked the new university. I think it will take 2 more years to unlock the newly added tier 8 and tier 9. Maybe, yeah. If it were you, how would you do the merger? First, it would be player managed. Meaning that instead of having brackets, okay, either you make big ass brackets, so something like 1 to 200, or you don't make brackets at all. That's the first thing. Then it is player managed, which means that it is up to leaders of servers to see with each other if they agree with a merger or not, and which server goes to where. So you should have an option. Okay, I want to be in contact with this leader. Okay, and then you have talks, and then in the interface you should be able to choose which server will be hosting and which server will be moving, etc. Then there should be a limit in power as well, meaning that just like they did in Civilization, you should not be able to have 100 players in the same server that are in the top 200 strongest players in the game, if that makes sense. Which means that you cannot have, you should not be able to have 100 players with 150 million power in your server. So one of the ways to do that is to have a hard cap on how many players above, I don't know, a certain power threshold you can have in one single merger to limit things, basically. And I guess I would do it, a bit more complicated as well, meaning that you should not be able to merge a server that has 300 players with a server that has 300 players. Meaning that if your server has 3 alliances active or whatever, you should not be able to merge with another server that has 3 active alliances. That should not be possible. There should be some sort of average done by the game. Like the game has the possibility to do that. Meaning, okay, we take the first 250 servers. Okay, right, something like that. And the average number of active players in these 250 servers is, I don't know, like 200, let's say. 200 active players. And based on that, you make some form of algorithm that prevents, you know, the strongest to merge with the strongest, because otherwise it would be complete nonsense, right? But it's entirely possible. It's all like, it just takes a bit of time, a bit of thinking. You just need to have a decent algorithm, and that's it. You just have to think of what could be issues. One of the issues would be to have active servers merge with active servers. That would make no sense. Another issue would be to have a server with too many strong players in it. So you would prevent, for instance, server 13 from merging with server 40, because that would be completely unbalanced. Etc, etc. So it's like, they just need to... You just need to do your job. I mean, I just don't have anything to say. Like, I used to work as an engineer, you know what I mean? And when we started working on a project, the first thing you do is not like speed out a result and, you know, job's done. The first thing you do is like, you think about the issue, right? You grab your team, you're like, okay, they will have a meeting, 1-2 hours, how long, doesn't matter how long is necessary. Everyone's around the table and everyone's like, okay, what? And you think about what you have to do, what you have to work on. What would be the issues? What would be the good things? What, like, there's a term for that, but which I forgot. Brainstorming, yeah. Like they should just brainstorm, and I think they don't. They brain fart more than anything, but... For a game that had migration, but it would be set out like the DD event, and the winner keeps the realm number rest going to that server. But again, imagine like, why not, you know, but imagine right now, you have, in a single desolate desert, you have 40, 9, 10, and 26. Like, if you merge these 4 servers, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Did anyone check new servers? I wonder if these new servers are active. I don't think so. I mean, I know the Taiwanese servers, like a few of them are active, but that's it. So you should be looking at not just at power, but player and server activity. It would be a massive undertaking. Devs lazy ass, they need to apply AI to the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% sure they would not do that. I think one day there will be only 4 to 5 active servers left and all of us dead. Our active server had already lost about 10 active since migration. It's been only 1 month. Yeah, I think it's kind of not entirely the same for us, but we have lost even spenders after the tier 8 and tier 9 announcement. Like the tier 8 and 9 announcement and implementation has done tremendous harm to the game. I agree, Peter. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, brainstorm 100%. I have Skyward on my trip. OJ and KB. I have put strategy gems on my gear, but should my talent also be set strategy instead of might? No, it's fine. Might is good as well. Strategy is just like, you know, a bit of an optimization. Having Messenger, Tranquil, and Boar, is it definitely better? Vlad as commander? Is your Vlad 5-star? That's the question. If so, then I do like Vlad first, yes. What's up, Devil? What about tactical cavalry? Well, you guys know I am a big Hannibal fan, and Hannibal, I believe, is back into the game for some players if you have a very specific setup, which I need to try. Already on MG4 on this season, can't believe it, yeah. I am a new player, can you tell me if I hit a town and on 0 but it stopped when the resources stop popping? Do I get all the resources or not? No, you need to keep hitting it, sugar. You need to keep hitting it until you're, like, you only get a certain amount of resources per second. But Hannibal has always been strong. That's the thing. But people don't understand that because it deals less damage than other lineups, doesn't mean it's bad. The amount of debuffs Hannibal brings to any player that plays more than one lineup is absolutely insane. And I've been trying to explain that for more than a year now. So it's good to see it back. Yeah, absolutely, it's not a 1v1 march. Like, the Hannibal is a very ingrate lineup because you don't see its effects. When you look at a battle report from Hannibal, you don't see how your debuffs have impacted your allies. You don't see that your debuffs have impacted your ally that's, you know, targeting the same lineup as you are. You don't see how many stats you have removed for how long, because the battle reports are absolutely garbage in this game. If it was Civ, again, if it was Civ or even Rise of Kingdoms, you would see how much might you have reduced, how much, you know, strategy, etc. For how long, but we don't here. Not necessarily Sugar, but yes, you have to kill the garrison. And then when you will see resources pop, you know, above your head. And basically you have to let it keep going as long as you have resources above your head. Hannibal did GG in Ashoka. Yeah, that's a pretty standard build. The devs will not rework the battle reports. I remember when I had an interview with Peter, like 1 year ago, I asked them for better battle reports, and they told me it was not possible because we would basically have like an Excel sheet of, you know, of data. But how do other games work then? Like, Civilization is much more complicated and they have perfectly balanced turn-by-turn battle reports. So again, it's just an excuse. Is it worth to build Sun Tzu for now? Yeah, I think Sun Tzu is still pretty good, especially against Cyrus. And Sun Tzu works very well at 3 stars. Oh, I completely agree with you, bro. And then again, I don't think even developers have that much power in the company. Like, let's be real here. The decision makers are not the developers. It's the fucking, like, lazy ass, fat ass shareholders. That's all there is to it. Let's name things how they are, you know? They're always the one that don't give a shit about games and are just here for the money. So whatever makes profit goes for them. They don't give a shit about battle reports, they don't give a shit about anything. Like, why would shareholders ask for better battle reports where it would actually mean them losing money? Why would they ask developers to spend days working on something that does not give them any money, anything, you know? Like, realistically, that's why we are in this situation right now. Of course, I would love battle reports, and you know, we are always, you know, like KWing about devs. But at the end of the day, developers are not the decision makers. Last question. I see on YouTube when people attack towns, they hit it and run away for a second, then hit it again. What is big? That is called zeroing, sugar-free. Basically, what they do, is they hit a city, they kill the garrison, right? So they kill the garrison, and by killing the garrison, they will fill the hospital of that city. Then they go back, they wait until the garrison resets, yeah. They attack the garrison again, they kill the troops in that garrison, which will therefore fill the hospital even more, etc., etc., until the hospital is full. At which point, when the hospital is full, when you keep killing the garrison, you will kill the troops entirely, instead of just damaging them. So they do that to what we call zero, which means completely empty someone of their troops. if that makes sense. Make AoEM great again, yeah, I wish. What's up, Piki? Des infos sur eneba? Non, malheureusement, non. Je leur ai demandé. Mais j'attends des retours. So yeah, about eneba, I know they're out of stock. I'm not gonna lie, it must be some Midas by shenanigans again. They don't like seeing eneba work for creators. Right? Let's make that right. So I'm pretty sure it's something linked to them. But I'm waiting for answers from eneba, and yes, Sygapex is under development. I have had some talks with my man Happy Man recently about it. So it is in the works. I have seen the progress. It's only to farm kills. Yep. It's also for points, you know, in events like MEE and GEE, etc. Who's winning in your Apex champs? I think someone from 42 won. Probably PowerShell or Ray. I think it's PowerShell. Let me check. Mr. Monclo, sorry. Mr. Monclo is first, PowerShell is second. You can see it was very 42 heavy. So these are the people we will fight tomorrow in MEE, right? 42. So if you look at it, if you take 16 players, 14 I would say rather, 14 players, if we ignore these two at the bottom. Only 3 are from our server and the rest is from 42, so it will be a pretty tough matchup, but we will fight, regardless. You guys will win MEE. Soldier is noob. Okay, I will not... that is not very kind for Soldier Boy. Where is Soldier Boy? I love how Soldier Boy is like the face of 42 now. I like that. I like that a lot. I love how my man has grown. There is no zeroing issue, yeah, 100%. You know what's crazy is that I mean, I know you said that because it's a meme I conveyed, but that is actually true. That is actually what the CMs told me when I was mod. The mods told me, the CMs told me when I was complaining about zeroing that it was completely overtaking the game. They told me there is no zeroing issue. We have data. Okay, bro, but maybe your data is complete garbage then. Like, there is no zeroing issue, alright? Just log into any of my streams on Sunday during any MEE and have the balls to tell me that zeroing is not an issue, bro. Yeah, Mr. Moncler is amazing, yeah. He's a very good guy as well. I think I had him in my DM not too long ago. We were talking about lineups and stuff. I actually had a pretty good question. Okay, I'll try to answer him as well. I forgot to answer Mr. Moncler. So Mr. Moncler was asking... Top 3 adornments for Belisarius, William, and DJ Ascav. DJG Ascav, okay. So Cavalry, Belisarius, William, and DJG. Let's see. So first of all, it would be Belisarius. It would be attack adornment. William. William would be defense adornment. And it would be the same for DJG, defense adornment. They have 1 million followers on Facebook or some shit. I mean, bro, let's be real for a second. Like, even their 100k whatever followers on Facebook is on YouTube is complete, like, bots, bro. Alright, so let's see, that's actually a pretty good question. I haven't checked about that. So Belisarius. So definitely not Boiling Blood. Okay, Chainslayer. After the mounted hero activates 3 customizable secondary or active skills. Ah, wait. Blood Rage, Intimidation. Is someone sick in the background? Yes, my fiancée has the flu. So she's sick. She's been sick for like a week or so. For now, fingers crossed, I am okay. I think Shadow Chaser is a pretty good... Yeah, Shadow Chaser seems pretty good to me. You know something about Ring Reset? No, sadly no. They have not... they said it would be coming at some point, but we don't know when. Can I use 3 resistance rates? Yes, it is actually very good, regardless of what lineup you play. 3 resistance is very good. If you had to go back to Season 1 with limited spend, what marches would you invest in? I would probably not... I mean, if I were like unlimited budget, I would play Mulan. But only because she's like one of the top competitive heroes at this level. But what I would invest in is Hannibal. Yes, you can call me crazy, whatever. I would go Hannibal because I believe Hannibal is one of the best lineups in Season 1, if not the best. But there's many things you need actually. In Season 1, you need Attila. You need Attila to prepare for Season 2. Attila is a must-have. You need Tribuana 1. 1 star is enough to prepare for Miyamoto with Lagertha, for instance, in Season 4. If you really want to be competitive in Season 1, then Hannibal, Ashoka and Attila, for instance, something like that, is very good. And Sun Tzu can also be a good choice because Sun Tzu is a very good Cyrus counter in Season 4. So the best top 3, the top best 3 blue rings: Clover, Daisy, and the last one I guess would be Tulip, I guess. So yeah, I guess Shadow Chaser is pretty good for Belisarius Cav. I need to see something about DJG actually. She's active, right? She's active. I mean, she has active skills if I'm not mistaken. DJG. I think she is. She is active. But this is passive. I guess for DJG, I think it's not crazy to aim for something like Chainslayer. Ah, it's customizable. Ah, it's not signature. Ah, never mind then. Never mind. What does William have again? Where is William? William is turn-based, right? Yeah. This is passive. And this is turn-based. Pourquoi une Peaceful Avenger ressemble à une nuque? Oh, c'est un arbre. Nuclear Gandhi, c'est un peu ça. Hein. Rally's best. I'm not sure because rally, you don't have any double attack heroes in this lineup. So by the time it takes you to launch 12 normal attacks as DJG is too much. It would be good in rallies. But even then, I'm not convinced entirely. And if you play with William, you don't need that much damage, sorry. I don't know, I feel like double resistance would be great, honestly. Chainslayer would have been amazing on DJG if it was 3 active or secondary strike skills, not specifically customizable. But sadly, it is not the case. There are conflicting opinions. In your opinion, is passive gem or secondary strike better on Joe and why? Well, maybe I can have a look and give you my opinion on that. Let's see. So this is a Trojan report, right? Okay. So this is why I'm going passive gems, right? So I play with Pain Blood, which, as you can see, deals a shit ton of damage. And so Pain Blood is secondary strike, right? And his signature skill is passive damage, as you can see here. So I am going passive gems for the very simple reason that his signature skill does more damage than Pain Blood. That is all. If Pain Blood did more damage, then I would pick secondary strike gems. But since that's not the case, I'm picking passive gems. Normal troop damage can also work, yeah. What's up, medic? Sorry to spam you with questions, no worries. Legendary recruitment. I have 150 tokens that I haven't spent. Do the heroes change? The heroes don't change. You can just spend them. And there is no event regarding spending tokens or whatever, so yeah, you can just use them. Joe first or Lubu first better? I think for rallies, Lubu first is better. But I haven't tested that in depth yet. And I am also too lazy to change during Trojan. That also plays a big part. Yeah, I use Joe first, yeah. But I think Lubu might be better first in rallies. Big emphasis on I think. Alright. I need to go grab something to eat. I am hungry. I'll be back later anyway. I'll be back at 19 UTC, folks. I use Zhao with the purple attack, like you showed in the sneaky video. I think a fully upgraded purple is better than a zero upgraded gold ability. Chances are that yes, yeah. Alright people, I'll be back at 19 UTC. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to leave a like if that is the case. And yeah, I'm back. You know, I had some pretty enjoyable holidays. I hope you had good holidays too. I'll be streaming tonight, I'll be streaming tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Monday most likely, but another game, perhaps. A good chance is that I'll be streaming another game, actually. So Blizzard. So yeah, no worries. I was just taking some time off. I've Joel Lubu Vlad as main march. What do you think a second Cavs March warrior type? Okay. Guan Yu, Rani, Attila, Timur. Probably Guan Yu, Timur, Attila. I would say, if I had the choice. Rexter. Guan Yu has pretty good burst damage. I'll give him that. So, you know, I guess that's the best you can get out of what you have. Alright, folks. See you later. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good day, guys. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.